He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Shoots over Doncic. 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Doncic with the bucket.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
For 3. Here's Gobert. Not enough on that one as it misses. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. The shot's good. Doncic has got 5 now. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. The tray. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Such a wide open look.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Doncic looking it over. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. It's all knotted up.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Dallas no good that time either.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Conley's shot is off. Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Powell. They double him with Mitchell. Doncic. And Doncic is right there. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic against Conley. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And it's Mitchell missing. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From 13, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 51 seconds left in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Fires the 3. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
To the paint. And the dunk by Powell.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Conley kicks to Mitchell. There's the pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Bogdanovich is a versatile scorer, a threat from all over the court.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front. They lead by a bucket. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. Doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the center position.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Mitchell. Passes it to O'Neal. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The dish to Gobert. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Utah the rebound. Out to Conley. Puts up a 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Porzingis. Powell trying to free himself up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal inside. Pass to Mitchell. The 17-footer goes down. Mitchell's got 10 points.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Dallas.
Now, Doncic, 14 points for him. Down low. Finney Smith kicks to Porzingis. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. O'Neal passes to Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Going with a whole new group out there for the Jazz. There's a minute 40 left in the first half of the game. Brunson the pass to Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Clarkson kicks to Gay. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Lets it go. Bullock with the rebound.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Oni, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Brunson, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Gay finds Clarkson. Now Ingles back to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. Can't hit that one. Brown outside. Pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. Brunson scanning the floor. Brown outside. Kleba the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself. And that should...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Hardaway with the steal. Knocks it loose. On up the court. Out to Doncic. And there's the drive. Doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway. Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Jazz trail by 15. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. O'Neal from long range drains the three-pointer. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Pop. Conley against Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be on Luka Doncic.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell.
In the lineup for your back.
Conley against Doncic. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Doncic finds Marjanovic. Dallas moving it around. Doncic with it. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower. The Jazz shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Dallas calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Cauley Stein. Now the pass to Kleber. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Conley finds Bogdanovic. Releases from 15. Conley's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Gobert the pass to Conley. With the drive. Count that bucket. Conley's got 5 points.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Brunson against Conley. On the wing, Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. From the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Passes to Brunson. Kleber with it for by Conley. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Utah the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Over Kleba. And he misses his first shot. And so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Fires from deep. Gobert against Marjanovic. Gobert can't hit. Mavericks leading by 17. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Over Hardaway. Gobert can't hit. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
To the inside, and Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Shoots over Doncic, and it's Gobert again missing.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic from deep three-point range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shoots. Another miss by Utah.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Mitchell outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. To the middle. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Lets it go with the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Doncic outside. From deep. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 21.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
Conley with the 3. Gobert finds Conley. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Finney-Smith. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley dishes to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Hardaway. Dallas has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
And a deep three from Doncic. The long-distance three is buried. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
So it's the Jazz now. Over in the corner, Conley. Another miss by Conley. O'Neal against Doncic. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
welcome. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at center. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play. Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Left side Porzingis. The Suns clear it. Hayden with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. To the left wing. Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. And the shot's good.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Now here's Bridges. Here he goes. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Doncic outside. Hardaway on the wing. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
For 3, Booker connects from downtown. Booker's got 5 points.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back to a 3-point answer.
Doncic passes to Powell, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And Paul gets it to go. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Doncic outside. And Booker pulls it down. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Booker.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Bridges misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Powell left side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
This is a smart kid who works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Bridges on the attack. And there it is for him.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from 3-point land so far. Doncic against Paul. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Powell. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. From the wing. Second chance effort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Throws it up high.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, up 8. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now. He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Paul. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith.
Miscue there. Hadn't had many of those so far, which is a big reason they're ahead.
And he's going to the line for 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And not often do we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
It takes precision timing for sure. Doncic against Paul. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
It's Booker on the wing. He's got 7. Down low. It's stolen. On the break. Stolen by Ayton. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Suns leading. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Bridges outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Brown passes to Kleba. Here's Bullock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Little turnaround. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. From the baseline. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Paul. Now here's 8.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 8.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Crowder outside. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Kick out to Brown. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's a one-on-one situation. Booker finds Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Beyond the arc. He goes up again. Ayton passes to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Ayton on the assist from Crowder. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Dallas no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got his first basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now Booker. He has 7. Pass to Ayton. Over Brunson. Can't hit from the elbow.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And so it's...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Phoenix came ready to play. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart. Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Finney-Smith hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Payne. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic has checked in. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 15 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Kaminsky outside. Pass to Payne. McGee with it. Here's Shaman. Now Payne. Defended by Hardaway. Tips it. It's good on the putback. McGee's gotten his first basket of the night.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne against Doncic. Pass to McGee. Launches it. That shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Porzingis. That shot off the mark. Well, the Suns shooting a nice 50% for the game. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, McGee with the block. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Shaman. From the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And he's going for the oop here.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Doncic. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Stolen by Payne. Over to the left wing. Johnson against Porzingis. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Shaman. From deep three-point range. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Indoors throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in the stance, hold ground, and protect himself a little bit. Well, we've heard what the older generation has to say. Get Kristaps Porzingis into the post. Punish those little defenders. But you have to realize the game has evolved. Post-ups are not as significant as they were back in the older generations.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. He takes it in. And Booker with the jam. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Dallas no good that time either.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Booker, the pass to Paul. No good from outside. Paul with a steal to the paint. Going all the way to the rack. Ayton, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And it's Doncic missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And yep, it's good.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. From 18 feet away. And the Suns get it back. Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Outside Paul. They shoot again. And the basket by Bridges.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Doncic outside. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. For 3, Booker. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's a 3 from Paul. This one for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Hardaway's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic on the wing. Another miss by Doncic.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 25 points.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Booker, the pass to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
And the shot goes down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Paul finds Booker. 1:41 left to play in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Hardaway against Booker. Clock at 6.
Dallas foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his 3rd personal foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough. And, of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Puts up a three. And Doncic with the three.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Paul with it. From deep. And they'll get another chance.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Pass to Bridges. For three. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong...
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few. Thank you. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one's good by Porter. And you know, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of. CTH, can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
The drive by Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Hardaway. This is it to Doncic. Over Jokic. And that one's good. Doncic.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Doncic against Murray. Porter passes to Gordon. Crafty move. He lays it in.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Murray kicks to Barton. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Denver leading by 4. Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. All alone. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Barton's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic outside. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Ho, 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 here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Hardaway. Now Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the Serb.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Porzingis passes to Doncic.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Inside, here's Jokic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jokic has got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Doncic outside, down low, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Gordon finds Murray. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Gordon. Jacks up a three. Murray, no good. On the wing, Doncic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Gordon. Powell with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Murray for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. They'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes they'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Here is Porter. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Porter kicks to Jokic. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Porter finds Gordon. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 4. The pass to Doncic. The shot missing. And it's Denver the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jokic lays it up off the glass. Jokic has got 6 points.
In the painted area at that kind of size, Jokic is a rock that's not moving around.
Doncic against Murray. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now Porzingis following the 3-point attempt by Jokic. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
They go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out. Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Unloads from 9. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Brunson.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
For 3, Murray. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Brunson against Barton. Keeps it alive.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Porter finds Jokic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Over Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Mavericks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And Brown drops them both. Here's Morris. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Passes it to Najee. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
30 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brunson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morris kicks to Dozier. Back to Morris. Pass to Najee. Morris outside. Dishes it to Rivers. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Rivers has got his first basket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Denver was looking great right away. You could see the daggers in their eyes as they went on. That's all for now.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleba in at the 4 slot. And Denver has possession following the score by Dallas. This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Zinkas, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A nice shot by Dozier.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Doncic, here we go.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Morris outside. Here's Najee. Sweet move, and it's good on the way-in. Najee's got 5 points so far.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Doncic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's blocked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Count it. And it's a 7-point Denver lead.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Doncic against Morris. And Doncic throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Najee. And a miss there on the triple. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Doncic throws it down.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Here's Morris, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Who's back up? And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. He's got 8.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Brunson. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. The 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 14.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Cauley Stein. No points in the game yet for him. 5 to shoot for 3. Bullock. Second chance shot. Cauley Stein kicks to Bullock. Releases. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Mavericks trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Brunson. Porter pulls it in. Martin left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
Oh, and there goes Barton. Kicks it into another gear.
For Denver, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barton. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done it. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the win set for them, Barton and Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. It's Najee in at the center position. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray finds Barton. On the pass to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trailed by 8. Here's Porzingis. Nice move. Basket good. 8 points for Porzingis.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Murray the pass to Najee. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Back to Murray. A shake. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Jokic against Doncic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Here's Najee. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And that one's good by Porter.
Set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Out to the right wing. Now Doncic. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Murray the pass to Najee. It's Barton on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Najee. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks trail by 6. And Doncic, here we go. That one misses. Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porter and finished off by Porter Jr.
And taking no prisoners as Porter gets up to the rim.
Doncic with it. From deep. Denver grabs the miss. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Najee. Pass to Jokic. Barton outside. Here's Najee. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Denver leading by 6. Murray looking around to the inside.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Jokic finds Porter. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Morris is checked in for Denver. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Doncic, here we go. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Murray, good. Jamal Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
Now, here's Doncic. Takes it inside. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Mavericks with possession here. Hardaway goes in. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Murray, so exciting as he's continued to grow his offensive game. Not just a spot-up, three-point deep shooter, but now operating behind pick and rolls and becoming more and more of a leader for this ball club.
And here's Porter. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. Thanks, David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
On the banks of the... Welcome to 2K Sports. Allie.
Brian, thank you. Donovan.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center. Now here's Mitchell. The 3-ball. Powell with a steal. Pass to Hardaway. Now Powell. And here's Finney Smith. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Over Bogdanovic. Kept alive.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
to the middle. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Doncic outside. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Doncic finds Porzingis. Doncic against Conley. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got his second basket of the game. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Powell. Porzingis in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Great positioning on the putback. Doncic has got 6 points. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Conley against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. Shoots over Powell. Gobert no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Inside. And Powell with the stuff.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert, defended by Hardaway. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. He has 6.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical. But on that play, he showed the physicality.
Now here's Hardaway. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Conley up top. Left side, Bogdanovich. For 3, O'Neal. Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Conley against Doncic. From deep three-point range. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 8 points.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Porzingis, and he gets the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Conley finds Mitchell. $19-footer from deep. Conley. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He gave his all to help his... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sinks the tray. O'Neal's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The score now all even. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Gobert passes to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovich. Up and over Hardaway. Bogdanovich no good. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long time.
Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks. Here we go, all alone. Jumps up, and the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
The Mavericks leading. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Whiteside finds Clarkson. There's a minute 12 left in the second. Gay left side to the wing on the left. From about 16, they get the rebound. Here's Whiteside. Oh, Cauley-Stein with the block.
Dallas foul. Sterling Brown. That's his
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Clarkson outside. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Here's Oni. Brunson defending. The kick out to Ingles. Clarkson for three. Pass to Oni. Ingles against Brown. Ingles passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Kleba. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Maverick.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 4-3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Drains the triple.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And the Mavericks call time here. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Jazz dancers dancing. Make some noise.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to O'Neal. Porzingis on the double team. Back to Conley. This for the tie! And that one hits the back iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Intercepted. Finney-Smith with it. He's picked up by Conley. He goes up. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
And stolen by Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Outside Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Marjanovic. And here's Finney-Smith. Sinks that one from the post. Finney-Smith's got his first points in this one.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And they go to the intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Kleba comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Brown, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in for Hardaway. Right side against Cauley Stein. Right side Ingles. Shoots over Brown. Here's Clarkson. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Back to Brunson. Rob. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The kick out to Ingles. Brown with the steal. Cauley Stein with it. Now Whiteside defending. Brown draws the double. Kleba down low. Defended by Gay. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Brown finds Kleba. Right side Brunson. Over Clarkson. Back to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top, up by... The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
Here's Doncic. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Up and over Conley. 2 on the clock. Doncic outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Gobert. Defended by Porzingis. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Conley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Now Hardaway. Outside Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Driving inside. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Mitchell with the ball. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Hardaway. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Gobert. Conley up top. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. 20 feet out. Back to O'Neal. Over Finney-Smith. O'Neal misses. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Conley passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Hardaway. 3-pointer O'Neal. And another miss by Utah. The Mavericks shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you play.
Are you kidding me? Amazing. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Mitchell against Hardaway. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Doncic outside. 1:06 left in the 4th quarter. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Utah with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And here's Doncic. 5 to shoot. From deep. No good there.
Yeah, he just establishes position and stands firm. That's how you earn your rebound. With
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
for the land of the...
Hi.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Clock at 6. Suns moving the ball around. Pulls up on the elbow. Paul's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
First team foul.
Paul against Doncic. Paul outside. Dishes to Crowder. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Over Porzingis. Paul with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got the game going with his first points of the game for Phoenix. Paul against Doncic. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
That's a 2 from Paul. Paul missing again.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Porzingis trying to get free. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Paul. And there's the pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Powell with the steal.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Booker with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And taken away by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Doncic. And that one, good.
And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here is Paul. Pass to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now, here's Doncic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Right side Porzingis.
2 minutes.
Powell trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Ayton. Pushing it up. Booker the pass to Crowder. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Paul finds Crowder. Back to Paul. From deep 3-point range, the Mavericks pull it in.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Now, here's Doncic. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway for 3. That shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Now, here's Doncic. 27 seconds left in the first. Will it go? And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. Bridges outside. Outside Crowder. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever it's.
And with his younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Now, here's Bridges following the shot by Chris Paul. A putback, Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Doncic passes to Pop. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 5. Powell with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Paul. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ball against Doncic. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem, man. I mean, this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Paul passes to Booker. Paul surveying the floor. On the wing, Bridges. Paul kicks to Booker. And the 3 ball is good. 5 points in the game.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Driving inside. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Brunson. He dishes it to Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the Blacks.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Stolen by Brunson. Kleba finds Brunson. Puts the move on. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Crowder. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Bullock. It's tipped. Crowder against Kleba. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Dallas ball.
.114 left to play in the first half. Here's Brown. No good, unable to end this run. Suns leading by 8. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
And the shot goes down.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Ball passes to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. The putback. It's good on the putback. Crowder's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bullock kicks to Brown. Driving to the basket. And it's good. 2 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The pass to Booker. To the middle. 4 seconds left. And Crowder throws it in.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jay Crowder has been sensational.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
JaVale McGee is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Payne. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Johnson. Payne dishes to Crowder. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Brunson. Suns shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Payne looking around to the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Crowder. Over Porzingis. Shot by Crowder. No good. Mavericks trail by 9. Powell inside. McGee's there. The shot by Powell. No good. Passes to Payne. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 12.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Doncic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Payne. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Shamet drills it from outside.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Ring shot on the way. Outside Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Good on both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Phoenix leading by 9. Now here's Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to
fourth.
Shamet.
2 minutes.
Johnson surveying the floor. Inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Phoenix gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. 2 on the clock. And it's Shamet missing. Mavericks trail by 9. On the wing, Doncic. Rebounded by McGee. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now here is McGee after Luka Doncic's miss. Johnson with it. He's got 6. There's a minute left in the third. Brown tries again. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Crowder the bounce pass. There's Shamet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Mavericks trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Payne. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And he comes up with the deuce. Payne's got 5.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Phoenix leading by 11. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Brown. Actually, Kleba is out there with Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. Now Payne. Just 5 to shoot. McGee, the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
McGee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now the pass to Bullock. Kleba up top. And here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. It doesn't go for him. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Bridges comes in for Crowder. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Payne.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Doncic with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Here's Paul. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Suns lead by 18.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Doncic. No good on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. Down low. Hardaway with the steal. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his back.
2 minutes.
Johnson finds Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Powell. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trail by 18. Pass to Powell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the wing right side. For the 3, got a hand on it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay Crowder.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Powell, the pass to Doncic. 1:02 left in the game. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Here's Bridges. Kept alive. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. To the inside. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 20.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
From deep three-point range, and it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the loss of Jamal Murray.
Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Michael Porter out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the center position, locking down the middle. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Here's Murray, following the score by Dallas. From deep. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Doncic outside. Takes it inside. Tipped. Pass to Bol. And here's Barton. Good D by Hardaway.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Back to Barton. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. They kick it out to Porzingis. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. Clock is at 3. Porzingis finds Doncic. No good with the triple for Denver. They've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Here's Barton. And he drops it in from the low post. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Doncic against Murray. And Doncic, here we go. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And that one good.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Doncic with it. Checked by Murray. From deep three-point range. And Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Murray. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Powell outside. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up is Denver. The Nuggets again in transition. And they recover it. Here's Bol. Knocks it loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Mavericks ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Powell outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now to the middle. Here's Hardaway, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Here's Bol. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. Drives to the hoop.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Here's Murray. He has 6. Outside for Porter. There's the triple. Powell with a steal. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hardaway. And that misses. That would have put him up. Denver in the lead. To the right side. Lets it go. Murray, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Nuggets on top. Lead. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at center. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
And here's Barton outside, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. Barton outside. To the paint. Here's Bull. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Barton. Here's Murray. Bull. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Inside. Barton with a steal. All by himself. Here's Bull. Finished off the break. And it's a 6-point Denver lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
To the paint. Here's Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Murray passes to Porter. Now here's Jokic to the inside. Up top, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Here's Bull. Powell covers. Here's Jokic. Porzingis grabs the board. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Down low. Reverses. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
Here's Bull. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Porzingis with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And Doncic with the jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
5 on the clock. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Nifty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis takes one up.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Dozier comes in for Green. And Brunson, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Gordon. Uncovered. Nice jump shot.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Morris against Brunson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. To the middle. Here's Rivers. Here's Najee. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's Morris. Called in by Brown.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. It took them a little while. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Monte Morris. Aaron Gordon is out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Najee in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Dallas calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Doncic outside. Into the lane. Misses from close range. The Nuggets trail. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And the basket by Jokic.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Here's Doncic. Blocked. From deep, Barton sends it home from three-point land. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Pass to Bowl. The three is up. And they'll get another chance. Down low. Out left to the wing. Jokic with it. Defended by Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Cauley-Stein with it. Back to Doncic. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
That's what you call using your size in the painted area. Kristaps Porzingis, easy work right there.
Barton with it. Now Doncic defending. To the paint. Tipped. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Outside Brunson. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Bullock. Now Kleba. Pulls up. Bowl grabs the board.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. 18 feet out. And Gordon with the big finish.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Outside Brunson. There's the drive. The layup off target. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Rivers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 5-point Denver lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Brunson. And he dunks it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Dallas ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. .58 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now just a 1-point Denver lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Kleba. 19-footer. Here's Cauley-Stein. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Morris. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Right side Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then there's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Brown in at the 3. Brunson with it. Checked by Gordon. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Gordon. Porter Jr. comes in for Dozier. Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Porzingis against Murray. Here's Jokic. Mavericks with the rebound.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Back to Doncic. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Porter.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
The Nuggets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Murray against Doncic. Murray finds some space. No good off the front rim.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
By himself. Oh, okay then. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball. Almost always makes the right decision.
And Dallas calls time here. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
And Allie, thanks. The Mavericks trailing. Dallas calls timeout.
Dallas, everybody up. No one's in your seat. Make some noise for your boys. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Doncic outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Porter. Pass to Najee. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Doncic outside. Driving in. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Murray drives in. Got it. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Najee.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Back to Jokic. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball.
Porter the pass to Murray. Misses the 3. Dallas shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Here's Doncic. And it's Denver with a rebound. Inside, Jokic. Good. And it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Just about 285 pounds. Jokic is a mountain, so you better really bump into him to disrupt this shot.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, Doncic missing. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. And he jams it home with authority.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Porzingis. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Barton. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Porter's shot is off. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Hardaway on the wing. A shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porter.
This is why so many teams are high on what Porzingis' ceiling is. His length is a game changer on both ends.
Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. And an intentional foul right there.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Dallas calls time here. They're losing by 10. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. Timeout called. The Mavericks. They trail by 11. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.